Bullshit. All right, there we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are live, or we are live. This is a special edition of Keyboard Warriors presented by WrestleWarriors.com. Second one this week. Can this card make it to fucking Saturday? God damn it. It's like this. The week's going like, all right, it's going. Oh, fuck, we lost Tony. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. And then the biggest what the fuck today. Obviously, you didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. Ain't nobody misses shit. People don't even watch combat sports today. I was at the gym. People don't even watch MMA. We're talking to be like about like what the fuck happened with fucking McGregor. And I have to explain this motherfucker shit. So if you obviously we'll just recap. McGregor showed up in Barclays Center right after UFC Media Day, right? Now, of course, we can all it's all speculation, but more than likely, in fact, we're pretty much sure that he showed up because Khabib and his boys, you know, kind of cornered Lobov a little bit. Now people are saying Lobov was talking shit, and if Lobov was talking shit, what are you gonna do? But somehow Conor got to fucking New York from Ireland that quick, you know what I mean? And fucking went in, dude, looking for Khabib and shit. The story is this, just to you know keep it as you know fucking together the story as possible. The Mac Life, you guys know about that? The Mac Life is like Conor McGregor's own little like you know media site or whatever. Those guys have credentials to most UFC events, if not all of them, because you know Conor's people. So they open the doors to this motherfucker. He gets in the back, goes to the parking lot where the vans are, because everyone's leaving the fucking Barclays Center. They're going back to the hotels or wherever they're cutting weight, and goes to the back. Somehow finds the bus that Khabib Nurmagomedov was on, or the van, whatever you call it, and starts throwing shit at it. Ultimately grabs a dolly, right? Grabs a dolly, picks it up, throws it, smashes the window, sending glass on everybody inside, including Michael Chiesa, who his face is all cut up. Not fighting anymore. That fight is off. Chiesa Pettis is gone. Okay. Getting glass in Ray Borg's eyes. Borg and I forgot the kid he was fighting. That fight's off. Okay. And Artem Lobov was part of the whole fucking mess there, helping out, you know, McGregor. And that fight's off. So then right after all that match is going, there's videos of this shit. Like I know you guys didn't miss it. It's going on Twitter. You'll find the videos everywhere. Okay. Right after that, him and his posse fucking book it to a fucking waiting SUV and rock it out of there. Like that's some fucking Al Capone shit. Get in, fuck you up, bail as fast as possible. So Kirby, people already think, you know, kind of trying to put words in your mouth a little bit here. You know, I told you about it before in the comments. What is look? Just before I give you the floor here, the most common take from people is I can't believe this motherfucker did this shit. We lost 3 fights. He's disrespectful. We're sick of this shit. Blah blah blah. But you have a completely different take on that than that. Floor is yours.
Okay, so listen, I don't necessarily disagree with any of that. Mm-hmm. It was disrespectful. It was fucked. Thug Rose was on there. There was females on the bus. There was people that had nothing to do with Khabib's team on that bus. We lost 3 fights. Make no mistake about it, dummies. I'm not big up in any of that. That is all a bad situation. And make no mistake about it. In the short term, this is going to hurt Conor McGregor too. Dana White seemed pissed. The UFC will probably give him a slap on the wrist. And more importantly, as we were talking about before he went live, he's going to get sued. Like, he's going to lose a nice little piece of money. Chiesa is going to sue him. Who fucking knows? There's going to be a whole bunch of motherfuckers that come out to sue him because he's got a bunch of money. So those things are definitely bad. Make no mistake about it. He's going to lose some money. Probably kiss that Burger King sponsorship goodbye. There's definitely some bad things here. But that being said, I do not think this is all a complete loss. I think that his myth is going to look, man, like I told you before we went live, his fucking nickname is Notorious. What the fuck? He essentially became the Irish Tupac tonight. Love it or hate it, motherfuckers. This is who this dude. What are we all talking about? He ain't even fighting. And that's all that we will talk about. If Khabib does win Saturday, the first thing he will mention will be Conor McGregor. The next time we talk to Khabib, bro, anytime anybody says anything to Khabib Nurmagomedov, how the fuck you say his last name, for the next until he fights Conor McGregor, they will mention his name. What Conor McGregor did today, and I don't think it was a plot or a scheme or no WWE shit, what he inadvertently did by being a hothead and probably being coked out and low-key being a gangster-ass motherfucker, was build this fight to a new platform. If Khabib beats Max Holloway Saturday and we get Conor versus Khabib, make no mistake about it, it will be the biggest fight in UFC history. This fucking thing will be our Thriller in Manila. This fight will be huge, and it will be in no small part because of what happened tonight. Because now other shit's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Khabib's going to start chirping. Russians are going to start chirping. Irish are going to start chirping. This thing is about to get fucking big. Then you got Nate Diaz on the sideline, which low-key is bringing up a relatively decent point. All things considered, Khabib and his team did low-key corner one of Conor's good friends.
Right.
So, you know, if somebody did that to you and we were about to be coming to town anyways, when we get into town, well, what's up now, baby? You understand me? Like, y'all was real big shit when Artem was in the hallway by himself. What the fuck is up now that the champ is here? You had a little Coke and a little bit of fucking his Irish whiskey and shit went ham. But this idea that this is going to sink him, y'all need to wake up and look at the big picture. This just added more to the myth that is Conor McGregor, dog. We're not going to be able to stop talking about this fucking guy. Is it going to cost him a little money? Yeah. Is he going to be in some trouble? Yeah. But bro, everybody hates him now. Or he's looked at like a fucking Irish Tupac. Like he really don't give a fuck.
Right.
Why do we all love Nate Diaz? Because he don't give a fuck. One thing you could say about Conor, he don't give a fuck. And he's loyal to his people. And there's something admirable about that. Like it or not.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now let me see if I can pull up Nate's and put it on the screen. Nate's tweet so they know what we're talking about. Because Nate Diaz did have an opinion on. There it is. All right, here we go. So this is Nate. You guys can see the tweet on there. The first one right here, this longer one.
The big one with 44K.
Yeah. He goes, he shouldn't have been trying to punk his boy when he was alone like a bully. Then he expects to not get rolled on, fucking rookie, and then stay on the bus. Haha, you guys got punked. Then he says, I already slapped both these guys around. I already slapped and punked both these guys in their teams though, so that's none of my business.
Yeah, so, you can scratch that one out. That's him just saving face so people don't think that he's liking Conor. That first tweet's the important one.
That's the important one, right? Yeah. That's the important one. So, regardless, dude, it's man, I don't know. Fuck, I get what you're saying. You know, it's what do the wrestling people say? Good for business. It's good. Oh shit, my bad. I know y'all all over the fucking comments. Goddamn. But who's drunk right now? This guy. What up, Davey? He's talking about himself. Apparently he's drinking. What up, Davey? Anyway, but yeah, fucking. I get what you're saying, but I wonder how long it's gonna take to get to that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that like I was talking to Ash from Heel Hook, and he was like, "Oh, that fight, you know, Conor Khabib will happen in November," and I was like, "I don't know about that." Look, let's say for the sake of argument that one of the athletic commissions, the New York one or even Nevada, who everyone kind of follows their fucking lead anyway. Let's say they step up and actually say, "Hey, fuck this shit. We're gonna put some consequences on this motherfucker," and let's say suspend him. Nah. You know what I mean? I don't think it happens. Let's just for the sake of argument say it does happen because that's what a lot of people are saying.
Well, let's have the argument. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Where did this happen at? This happened in New York, right?
Right, New York.
Say New York does get cute. You know what happens? Where are we heading?
Russia.
Not well, possibly, but beyond that, fight capital of the world, baby.
Right, but
and you know what Vegas likes more than anything else?
Oh yeah,
and Floyd Mayweather can attest to this. Money. Oh
yeah,
Floyd Mayweather was beating up bitches, and they still let him pick his venue, opponent, and everything. Conor McGregor versus Khabib, the Bear Killer, Nurma, whatever the fuck, is going to bank. And I mean, money talks, dog. And listen, as far as all this shit right now, the legal fees, the suing, Conor just made $80 million. He's gonna eat the case. OJ killed a motherfucker and ate it.
I get
all he really did
yeah,
was throw a fucking thing. I mean, he gonna get in trouble, but at the end of the day, this is not gonna ruin his career.
No, I won't ruin his career.
It's not gonna do a whole lot, I don't think. but just add more spice to the we hate him even more, or he's a real OG. Like, I just think it's going to add more intrigue, more pay-per-view buys. At the end of the day, this will be good for his legacy.
It'll be good for business. I don't know about its legacy, but it'll be good for business for sure. It'll be good for his fans for sure. But I just think, like, at the end of the day, everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, he was a great fighter. He was a fucking cunt."
What? Well, fair enough. Yeah. But one thing you can't take away from him, also, he was fucking crazy and gangster and looked out for his homies.
Here's the thing. What was the one thing that John Jones said to Joe Rogan? Is I'm a wild motherfucker. If you think that that's exclusive to John Jones, you're out of your mind. All right. Conor McGregor is a wild motherfucker.
And what you gotta love about Conor is he never lied. Yeah. Conor never said he believed in Jesus and that. He's told you from day one he was not here to fucking participate. He was here to take over. Yeah. You cocksuckers been this since the day, like, love him or hate him. Yeah. The dude is who he is. What the fuck? Like, I think that this will ultimately just be a big part of what makes him who he is, man. I mean, what are you gonna do? He came in and took, like, what are we talking about, right? We ain't supposed to be here. What day is this? Thursday? We ain't supposed to be on this motherfucking shit talking right now. But he did something so fucking crazy.
We have to talk about.
We just gotta come address this shit. It's insanity.
I left training early because of this shit, so we could do this show. Because I was just like, oh, I gotta go. My teams were like, what happened? And I'm like, Conor McGregor lost his fucking mind. That's what happened. And
well, I seen y'all post a message in the DMs on Twitter and shit, and I was like, okay, true. He was probably tripping. And then I seen a couple of the videos, like, oh shit, this is bad. That. And then I got to thinking, like, wait a minute, this is bad. It's bad, but long term, this just sold the fuck out of Khabib Conor. If Khabib wins Saturday, this just probably added another. Okay, yo, for the sake of the podcast. This event tonight, say Khabib was going to win Saturday regardless, right? So we was going to get Conor Khabib regardless. Say Conor doesn't do this. He just flies in, does nothing, sits cage side. He'll do fucking nothing. All the bullshit. But nothing big happens. Do you think that this incident added more pay-per-view buys? And if so, how many? This incident alone. Because you got to imagine this starts a bunch of shit between them. This starts a real feud. Like, for real.
I fucking hate to give him credit for doing this shit because it annoys the fuck out of me. But, yeah, fucking it just gained a bunch of buys for sure. That's 100% because people are petty. They want to watch some real drama shit.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is John Jones DC. This is them fighting.
Times like 10.
Yeah, that's what this is. Because after that, we all knew that it was real. This was no jive shit. And I tell you what, I don't know what was happening before with them, but I know Khabib is definitely a man of principles. I know now it's fucking on like Donkey Kong. You think that shit between Nate Diaz? There was a weird camaraderie between Nate and Conor. Kind of like, we're the same person. I'm just from Ireland and you're from Stockton, but I fuck with you. Not with Khabib and Conor. And now Khabib is very respect driven and you know, this is going to be different when they line these cats up. Like, they're going to need extra security. Like, this is going to build, dog. This is going to be, I'm rooting for Khabib so hard. I love you, Max, but oh my God.
Dude.
Khabib Conor, we need this fight now.
Max could ruin this shit by winning. Sort of. I mean, look, it can still make Conor Khabib and it still be fire, but it won't be as great if it without a belt like on the line and all that shit.
Well, and listen, if Khabib beats Max,
right,
that after fight speech.
Oh shit!
That's it.
DVR that shit.
That's gonna be the next thing.
That's the next. I'm not surprised, motherfucker. Yeah, that's the next one.
Even bigger. Conor started it tonight. If Khabib wins Saturday, that'll be the next move. And I guarantee you, I don't know what he's going to say, but he's going to have some nasty words for Conor. And if he wins that fight emphatically, that's gonna start it. And then it's gonna be fucking on until we get that fucking fight.
Yeah. Let me catch you real quick on the YouTube comments. This is like just because I like this one. It's kind of funny. Baba Boy says, if I'd have change, I'd throw it at Kirby. He looks homeless. That's fucked up.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That'd keep your fucking change, Baba Booey.
Yeah, Seg John says, if you want Khabib, get at Khabib. Don't hurt people who aren't even involved. He's a wild motherfucker, man. He was trying to, I guess.
That's a good point. I cannot take that was fucked. That Rose was on that bus, Chiesa, people who had nothing to do with the situation. No defending that. But again, when you lose your shit, you lose your shit.
Yeah. Seg John says, I doubt he'll be there. There's a warrant out for his arrest. Has that been like confirmed? Because it was like back and forth on that.
I think so. But look, that's no big deal. They should put out a warrant. He broke the law. He'll turn himself in. He'll write a check for about $5 million to everybody and their mama, and this will go away.
Man, that kind of sucks. You get $100 million.
Welcome to America, baby.
Hey, $100 million, and you got to spend a big old chunk of it fucking paying people out because you're.
But how much is he going to make fighting Khabib at the end of the year?
Not $100 million. Come on.
Well, he ain't going to spend $100 million on this too.
No. But
these motherfuckers, look, nothing really happened. Yeah. I ain't seen Chiesa's face yet, but I'm imagining he don't look like he got clawed up by Freddie. I mean, Chiesa probably get like 500 stacks, 250. He ain't going to get millions and millions. Like they're not, none of these motherfuckers are traumatized. I heard, wait a minute, Ray Borg, oh no, okay, I'm sorry. It was shards of glass in his
He got glass in his eyes, yeah. He had glass in his eyes.
I thought one of them said it fucked with their weight cut. I was saying motherfuckers are getting crazy now.
Well, Chiesa had cuts. He had to go to the hospital and they held him there for a while, and that fucked with his weight cut. So
fair point. Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Again.
So Conor probably had to pay all these motherfuckers their win bonus, their show bonus. This is gonna cost him some money. But yeah, I do think that he'll make it in the long run. Bro, I think this added 250,000 pay-per-view buys. This incident alone, I do. Dude, this is going to be on SportsCenter, TMZ. This is not going to go away. And if they fucking line up that now these two gentlemen are going to fight, it's going to be big. They're going to get the UFC fucking demon behind this. Oh, yeah. It ain't going to be nothing nice. They're going to start running the promos. It's going to be fucking nothing nice. This fight is going to be huge now.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look up updates to this whole thing. I mean, look, man, fuck. Like, this is unexpected, but you kind of expect the unexpected with Conor McGregor, right? I mean, he always does some crazy shit.
Not quite this.
Shit. Not like this. Yeah, you didn't expect this. Yeah, I expected him to jump over the, like, okay, here's what I thought. They're going to send him cage side. I thought for sure, no matter who won, like, Conor wasn't going to be walked into the cage to face off. I thought for sure he'd jump over the fucking fence and come out to do it like he did with Jose Aldo, with, like yelling, like screaming in his face and shit. I thought that was going to happen. I didn't think he was going to fucking throw a goddamn chair. Okay, so just real quick. Michael Chiesa, apparently he wanted to fight. Here's a tweet from Michael Chiesa. He says, a decision was made by the New York State Athletic Commission to pull me from 223. I'm devastated, to say the least. At Showtime Pettis, I hope to run this matchup ASAP, June 9th in your backyard. So Milwaukee, I guess. Or Chicago. It's 225. That's all I have to say for now. Much love. So again, yeah, Ray Borg and Brandon Moreno's canceled. Oh, that fucking sucks. I want to see Moreno in that fight for sure. Alex Caceres is not gonna get a replacement because Artem Lobov decided to be a dickwad and join his buddy and throwing shit. So Caceres gets fucked out of this. Pettis gets fucked out of this. Chiesa and all that. Rose supposedly was shaken up, and she everyone was worried that she wasn't gonna fight, but she's gonna go ahead and fight because she's fine. And yeah, dude, it's fucking not good. What do you think? Why do you think a lot of people? Okay, because for example, again, I was talking to Ash earlier all day on Twitter, really, because he's a huge Conor fan. But I was just like, I'm seeing a lot of. I was telling him, like, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter defending Conor, like saying like, oh yeah, they're just bums. They don't need to fight. I don't understand defending the actions, because that's what they were doing. They were defending his actions, and I thought that was fucking stupid. But he was seeing people coming down hard on Conor. So take the other side of that. What are your thoughts on that? The fact that people are coming at him, like, really shitting on, especially other pro fighters. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking crazy.
Good. Listen, make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. I am not advocating what he did or championing it. I'm not saying it was a good decision. I'm not saying I like it. I don't love the fact that these fights are off. I'm just saying that it is going to build this mystique, and it's going to keep his name, and it's going to build that fight. Like, it was an unfortunate incident for sure. And are fighters going to trash him? Sure. I'm sure Michael Chiesa, everybody on that bus probably hates Conor McGregor now, and they should. They have a reason to. That was a fucked up thing for sure. But again, that does not take away from the fact that everybody on that bus, the next time Conor fights, will watch. And they'll all be rooting for Khabib. They'll be wearing their furry hats. Yeah. But the reality is they'll pay whatever it takes. The same reason we all keep watching Floyd Mayweather fight. I think Conor just stole that from Floyd. He just became the official bad boy of combat sports. Yeah. Floyd who? What's Floyd ever done? Like Floyd, why? Why would we care about that now? 50-0. So what?
You say he stole that. He basically stole that from Mayweather. Okay, do you think this was thought out and like thought out and done, or you think he just went wild?
No, I think he just went wild. Okay. I don't think it was planned. Like I said, I think it was like the John Jones DC thing. You know, I don't think John planned that, but make no mistake about it. After that happened, that fight, that rivalry grew a lot. This fucking rivalry hasn't even really got going yet. Conor hadn't even really mentioned Khabib like that. So for it to get shot out of the cannon like this, and already with Khabib with the Irish chicken, then you got Ireland versus Russia. Everybody in fucking Russia. How many people is it in Russia?
What do you say? 350 million? Is that what Khabib said?
There you go. It's going to be the most watched fight ever of any fucking fight in history, because half Russia at least is going to watch that shit. If it's 350 million, 100 million Russians is going to watch that shit. And I don't know how many people are in Ireland, but every single soul will watch that fight in Ireland.
Fuck yeah,
or they'll fucking have you hung. At least in the southern part of Ireland, where they're at with Conor.
Yeah, real quick on the YouTube comments. Yeah, it's like John says, dude, Chiesa and Borg are gonna sue the shit out of Conor. They have major financial damages from the fight getting canceled. Yeah, very true. HMSG says, I'm in New York and I have tickets. Conor fucked me too, but that's not really the truth. It's still a really good card. It just sucks. You lost at least 2 really good fights.
Yep.
You know what? Maybe even 3, because Lobov Caceres was gonna be solid. Lobov can hit like a truck. What up, Jesse?
That's a fact.
What's up, boys?
All right, so me and Fred have gone back and forth this whole thing. We've given our reactions to this. What are your thoughts on this whole thing with Conor McGregor? Like, what do you heard about it once you like soaked everything in, saw the videos and shit? What were your thoughts?
It's a mess, man. It's a mess. I don't even think Fred over here, the Conor nut hugger, can really defend Conor at this point, right? I think it's just bad, man. What is there to say, guys? It's like it's a total mess, and no matter what he wanted to achieve with this, there's just no good spin here. You know, there's really, I mean, he might, I mean, for what some people are saying, you know, they want him out of the UFC. Some people just don't want to be in the Conor McGregor business no more. Don't want to be fans. I mean, it's not good, man. Yeah. It's just not good. But unless you're Brendan Schaub and saying that this is the start of like a big hype to pit Ireland versus Russia and all this stuff, you know, if you want to be a brain retarded ex-fighter that, you know, hates on everything.
Listen, I kind of agree with that. There's a lot of obvious shit with this. Losing 3 fights off this card, he's going to get sued. There's a lot of bad with this. But you know, that's what I was telling Eddie from the beginning of the show. I didn't know that douchey fucking Brendan Shitface said that, but I do think that this just, if Khabib wins Saturday, this just became the highest grossing MMA fight of all time already. And we're not even remotely close to promoting it yet. Khabib versus Conor will smash every record from anything the UFC's even came close to doing. It will trash anything he did with Nate Diaz. Trash.
I get that. But like, do we really want to be in the Conor business? Do we really want to encourage this behavior again? Because if we're all saying that his next fight is going to be the biggest fight ever, then we're okay with what happened today.
No. Was we okay with John Jones attacking DC and pushing that little white boy down? No, but we got all amped up and everybody bought that next fight now, didn't they? I mean, look, it's unfortunate, but there's no way in getting around it. This is now a real rivalry, a real one. And what sells more than real hate? These two cocksuckers, the best at their game, 2 countries behind them. Now they really have a real reason to not like one another. It's going to be fucking intense, man. I mean, look, I'm not defying the actions. It was fucked. Thug Rose was on that bus. You know, like they said, there were people that had nothing to do with Khabib on that bus. It would have been a whole lot more gangster if they could have caught like Khabib's car. So that was fucked for sure. But this incident, I think, blows that fight to a completely another platform. For better or worse.
Yeah. Real quick, Davey on the comment says, Hey, Jesus, do we want to be in the Conor business? Let me think about that. Oh, hell yeah, we do.
Well, was that not the dumbest question possible for one of the reporters during that scrum from MMA Junkie? I don't know if you guys saw it.
Well, yeah,
where they were like, do you want to be in the Conor McGregor business? And then Dana White goes, do you want to be? And it's like, as media, yeah. Who wouldn't want to be as media in the Conor McGregor business? You know, the nose is probably there waiting to like get that phone call from Conor and get that exclusive, right? So of course, if you're media, yeah. But if you're a promoter, if you're, you know, Ari Gold and all that, you want to put a little bit of a leash on Conor right now because you don't want this to get out of control.
Now, I will say this: it does need to stop here. Okay.
Yeah.
That he in order for him to get the best benefit out of this, he does not need to do no more shit like this. Keep it to trash talk at this point because this was the big one. It's going to cost a lot of money and it's going to be a shitstorm. If he pulls something like this again, we'll get into you know, John Jones territory now. This was it. He will make it past this and it'll cost him some money, but it will build his myth and his legend. But he needs this definitely. He doesn't got too many more of these. That you're absolutely right about that. If he pulls another stunt like this, he's going to be in really, he'll fuck around and end up in jail, Jack. I mean, he's only got so many money. He's only got so many chances to pull shit like this. So that should be stated. This is his one for some bullshit like this now.
Yeah, and look, and again, like he committed assault, he should get some criminal charges. They're saying that right now. They're saying, and I got this from the Washington Post. They're saying that there's a warrant for questioning. So that warrant effectively grounds his plane. He can't fucking leave, right?
Oh, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna turn himself in. Look, he's in trouble. You're right. That's assault, dog. You can't throw a goddamn steel chair through somebody's window and slash their face.
Right.
Assault, maybe even assault with a deadly weapon. But when you've got $1 million attorney, they'll throw that charge away. They'll get right to the brass tacks of how much money do we have to pay all you pricks to shut the fuck up and let's get on about our business. And that will cost Conor in the short run. But in the long run, I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made on this Khabib fight. A lot.
For sure. I just wonder if he's gonna face some actual consequences. He's gonna, give him a slap on the wrist and shit, and how long he might be out. So, there's a lot to unpack, but it's hard to tell what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? A lot of people are saying he's fucked. He's never gonna fight UFC again. I don't buy that. And a lot of people are saying like, oh no, he'll be fine. He'll be able to fight in the next 3 months. I don't buy that either. So it's kind of a fucking gaggle fuck of a mess. So, what were you saying, Jesse?
Oh no, sorry. I just walking into my hotel room over here.
Oh yeah, you're up north.
Yeah,
that's right. Enjoy.
And that everything was kind of going down, so it was like kind of crazy getting the updates as as I'm driving.
yeah. It's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking crazy. I'm checking up here on any kind of like updates. Apparently, Khabib said he was laughing, or I am laughing about the thing thrown through the window. He goes, this is from MMAfighting.com. He says, I am laughing inside. This is Khabib. I am laughing inside. You broke window? Why? Come inside. UFC don't let you come inside. If you're a real gangster, why don't you come inside? This is big history gangster place, Brooklyn. You want to talk to me? Send me location. We have to talk. I'm gonna come, no problem. I grew up like this. I don't grow up throwing chairs at windows. This is not my bus.
You see, Khabib knows what time it is.
He might be more gangster than McGregor.
I'm not saying that this was orchestrated.
No.
But now that we're here, these are smart gentlemen. They're going to start leveraging this. If Khabib wins Saturday, I'm telling you, boys, Khabib versus Conor just became our fucking Floyd Pacquiao. But we're actually going to get it.
Hopefully, at the right time too.
I don't even know if it's that, dog. I think by the time this shit really gets jumping, there's going to be so much real heat and animosity between these two. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if boxing's even really had something quite like maybe like Frazier Ali, where those ladies literally kind of hated each other or something. I mean, because this is going to be different.
You remember Frazier was pissed at Ali because Ali would fuck with him at all times. At one point, he went in his front yard and started calling him out.
Right.
I mean, and Frazier was like, I'm afraid he's gonna fucking bite me or some shit. Like, yeah.
Well, what about whatchamacallit? Who was it? Shannon the Cannon Briggs when he was following Klitschko around.
That was hilarious, dude. When Shannon Briggs gets on the boat, Klitschko's on a fucking one of those like little paddleboard surfboard things.
Yeah, paddleboard.
And he goes around him and he dumps him. I fucking died. Like, it was so good.
Yeah. Ain't there a clip where dude like walks in and dude's having lunch and he like walks in and like takes a bite of his salad?
He goes, I go, where you go, champ? Will you eat, champ? Grabs his bowl, starts fucking stuff in his face, and then he tosses it in his face. They're almost getting a fight right there. I'm like, God damn. No, but hey, look, this could get like that. But at the end of the day, without the business part of it, this is a fucked up thing to happen. Okay,
for sure.
Very fucked up. Okay, so don't get it twisted. We're not endorsing what he did at all. No. He should definitely face the consequences that are appropriate and definitely pay money out the ass for sure. Have to fucking get sued for that, especially because like employees of the UFC got hurt. People that weren't even fighters got hurt. His fucking little like mob of people were fucking people up outside too. Okay,
you guys saw that tweet? What was it? The executive, the UFC executive. I think something Reed. I think.
Yeah.
You saw that, right? Where he said. Damn it. Try to look it up real quick. It's Reed Harris, I think, or something like that. It's such a tweet that just rings out like, can't wait for this to be read out in court. Once I sue you for a lot of money, because like the way it's structured, and I hope Eddie can find it real quick and get your opinion on it there, Fred, unless you did see it, where it's one of those things where you just know a lot of people are setting up just things to sue the hell out of Conor McGregor, and all that money that he earned from that Mayweather fight. Oh man, that bank account's going to get real small real quick.
No doubt. I'm not disagreeing with that. He is going to get sued.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Here's one tweet from Reed Harris from earlier today. I'm trying to find the one you were talking about because he might have deleted it. He goes, at hospital with one of my coworkers, possible broken hand due to attack by Conor and his gang of thugs. I got cut and showered with glass. We thought we were going to die.
That's the one.
That's the one? There you go. Yeah. I think he might have deleted it. But
listen, he's going to get sued, man. Make no mistake about it. Like this is definitely in the short term going to be a shitstorm for him. But I do think that he'll get through it. I think he's going to have, top flight lawyers who are going to get right to the, like I said, man, he's going to have to write a big fat ass check to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And then this will probably go away, and then we're left with
Don't you think the best solution for him right now is to just cut checks to both Chiesa and Ray Borg, throw some money Artem's way, at least pay the guys what they were going to make, throw a little extra on the side and go, hey guys, just don't sue me. I'm paying your purse. I'm paying you a little bit extra. We're cool. And then deal with the UFC employees as is,
Yeah, and if they're smart, they'll be like, go fuck yourself, we're suing you because they're gonna get way more in the courts. And they would. Here's the thing. So here's a lemon GF in the clutch. Another tweet from Reed that says, when the hand truck enemy threw window. When Conor threw the hand truck, the dolly through the window, and hit Chiesa in the head, and he started gushing blood. Yes, I thought we were in big trouble. So I mean, look, when you're in that situation, like you might feel like you're gonna fucking get killed. Maybe right now he's like, all right, we're fine, we're okay. But like at the moment, you could probably feel like you're gonna get rushed over by a mob of people.
Oh, listen, It's going to get crazy. I'm sure people are going to fucking have PTSD, the whole most of it. But at the end of the day, people are going to probably name a number. I mean, when you're a fucking multimillionaire, man, this is how this shit goes. Nobody got killed.
Sorry to interrupt you, but how much would it take for Fred Kirby to go, all right, man, we're cool? If you were on that bus and you got some cut up or anything.
Well, you asking the wrong white boy. I'm a broke motherfucker, Jack. I'd probably, about $1 million. About $1 million, that'd be good for me, Jack. I mean, listen, I haven't seen Chiesa's face yet either. I don't, gushing blood. If we see Chiesa and he looks like he got thrown through a windshield, it might sway opinion a little. But if you see Chiesa and he's just got a little cut where it looks like it just kind of hit him, look, motherfucker, I give you 500 stacks. You know what I'm saying? $500,000, but you'll be all right. So, if you can fight in June, cut can't be that goddamn bad. It ain't like it cut your nose off.
So you know how Wes has put together the pros reaction on Twitter and shit.
Oh,
so let me, I love this one though. I'm enjoying the fuck out of reading this right now. Let me put it up on the screen so everyone can see. This is from MMAfighting.com. Can you see it?
Yep. Justin Gaethje, piece of shit. Put me back in, coach.
That's my favorite one right there. Tony Ferguson. Put me back in, coach. What the fuck? I hate sitting on the sidelines, especially with all the bullshit McNuggets and crew try to pull at Barclays Center. The UFC and fans need me. And then he hashtagged the fuck out of himself. Like, chill out, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Daniel Cormier, I love this one. Ground plane, taking custody, escort to arena on Saturday night to make him fight Khabib. That's true punishment. That will be wild. That won't happen, but it'll be wild.
Well, yeah, that's definitely not going to happen.
And then
what did RDA say?
RDA's on there? Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, well, wait, okay, wait.
Right, let me go DC first. Yeah. DC says, I keep hearing Team Khabib, whole team was on this bus. I know for a fact it was only Khabib and Ali. Ali Abdelaziz is Khabib's manager on this bus with the rest of the red corner fighters. It would have been much, much worse if his whole team was on the bus. Please fucking believe that if Khabib's whole team, all these Russians are on there, they're not going to get held back by the bus driver. They're going to bust out the fucking door. There's going to be a fucking brawl. You know what I'm saying? Those Russians don't play. But that's all wild shit. What else we got? Yeah, RDA. Time to at UFC start promote good people. Can't even spell it right. Fighters that can be an example for kids and new generation, and also that can be good for your image for the show. Here's the thing about that. Look, man. I hate saying this because we should be able to beat like decent fucking people and professionals, but they're cage fighters, man. Like, this isn't LeBron. This is fucking.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, and we all shouldn't listen to heathen music about banging whores and drinking lean either. But
yeah, that's very true. I think this is my favorite one though. And Kevin Lee, just wait till I show up to NYC in the morning. I wish a motherfucker would throw some shit my way. Like, man, who the fuck is asking you? Like, that was my reaction to that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll bet you do wish.
Oh yeah,
literally. I'll bet you wish your name was anywhere attached to this thing right now because everybody attached to it's on fucking fire.
Did you, Fred? Did you end up seeing the Colby Covington tweet? Did he read that off?
No, not yet. And he just clearly got fucking sorted out.
My favorite ones. He's talking about how I think he says something like if that leprechaun is still on the run or something. He's like, wait till I land in what was it? Whatever airport. He's like, he's going to go on the hunt or something for him. Colby Covington.
That leprechaun. That's cute.
You got to love when fucking, like clockwork, Google Hangouts.
Every time, man. Every time.
I expected.
I was asking if he had seen the Colby Covington tweet about him hunting the leprechaun or something when he lands. I don't know if he had seen that tweet.
Which one?
Colby Covington.
Colby Covington.
Oh, God. He said something? Let me find out. Hold up, Colby.
Pretty comical, but well, I gotta go. We've got to make a dinner. Visiting.
Jesus Christ! If that fugitive at the Toys MMA is still on the land when wheels touch on JFK, I'll bring in that coked up leprechaun myself. Hashtag coked out leprechaun. Oh, Colby, you got a W on this one, just for a little one, not much, but I love that. I love that coked up leprechaun. Yes. Yeah, let's go with that. Yes. I love that. That being said, you're still a douchebag. Yeah, but you have to go, Jesse?
Yeah, we just got here. We're gonna go visit some friend that live up here over here it's called Dublin. Yeah, ironically, Dublin, California. And I'm wearing a Nate Diaz shirt. Wait, let me see if I can turn on my camera.
Represent, sir. There you go, Diaz.
Serendipitous.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enjoy, man.
Was it Saturday, right? Fights on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fights.
Here's a fun one. All right, man. Catch you later. Here's a fun one.
Later, brother.
Lemon GF says someone tweeted that Artem Lobov is the first thing McGregor has defended, although they did it better. What?
That's good.
Oh, that's fucking great. And then GJS on Twitter says Conor knows full well he will be suspended. He has his whiskey coming out and it will not sell as much if he loses before it comes out. This is a calculated stunt on his part. I don't think it was calculated at all. I just think he's taking advantage.
I don't think it was a calculated stunt. I think he would probably take it back if he could now. I mean, you know, he probably didn't want to cut Michael Chiesa. Like, all things considered, clearly he didn't give a fuck, but you know, his beef wasn't with Chiesa or fucking silly ass Ray Borg, who caught a little shard in the eye, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't orchestrated. If he was orchestrated, if anything, you would have fucking cut Ali Alba blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You'd have mouthy prick.
When that motherfucker was talking shit, he was like, open the fucking door, open the door. And I'm like, yes, let that motherfucker out. Let Ali out and then close the door behind him.
I got to give it to him. He was talking some mad shit. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. 100%. I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
I was just like okay, 100%. I was like, for sure, let him outside and close the doors right behind. I can't stand that motherfucker. Like, yeah. Go ahead, dude. Have fun with that.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Borg probably wasn't gonna make weight anyway. Oh, come on now. No. He was on point, probably.
That's a good point. That's a pretty decent point.
Yeah. I don't understand this whole like man up thing. Like, okay, so like people are saying like that like Chiesa should man up and fight, and Borg should man up and fight. And the New York State Athletic Commission said no.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him. I'm sure
no.
I'm sure Chiesa would fight. I mean, I haven't seen, like I said, I want to see a picture of what he looks like, but I mean, it doesn't seem like the lacerations are that horrible. You know.
Yeah, let me see if maybe Michael Chiesa might have sent a picture out. Like, glass in the eyes, you're not gonna see much from Borg, but
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck, I don't know, dude.
We'll see though. It'll come out. It'll come out soon. Chiesa is gonna tweet the pic. Pictures of him will come out soon.
Yeah, man. This fucking sucks, man. For real. We lost.
Yeah, that is a bummer. That's a bummer. No doubt about it. Again, right. I am not advocating that behavior. That was definitely absurd. It was not just Khabib's team and the bus, so that was fucking ridiculous. And the fact that we lost 3 really good fights. That Chiesa Pettis was a fucking banger, and Artem Lobov and Bruce Leroy was going to be a lot of fun too. So yeah, man, that is a true bummer for sure.
Yeah, I did. Okay, this is man. Hold on, let me see if I can get Ash on here for a second. Hang on, because come on, bro. I don't want to throw his like shit out there because now he's arguing with me a little bit. Like. Yeah, come on. Like I know he's got a newborn and all that, so I don't know. I don't think he'll be able to. It's really fucking late.
True. Yeah, it's super late over there.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see if he's down because I don't understand that whole. They need to man up. Glass particles in his eyes. Like, yeah, motherfucker, glass in his eyes. That's pretty serious. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? God damn.
It could. I mean, it's hard to say that it's not a big deal. I mean, it could be. That could definitely affect your fucking vision. Chiesa being cut also, like, listen, if we're just keeping it funky, having a cut on your face 2 days before you're supposed to fight isn't. You're fighting a striker. How long does it take Anthony Pettis to open that cut back up? It's a bummer, but it's not ideal. So that is definitely fucked.
Man, I'm gonna have to get this dude tomorrow or something for real. Like, I don't understand that thought process. He's not the only one that said that. All these Conor, like big time Conor fans, and are really saying shit like that. Like, oh, they're after a check. Oh, they should just man up. I can't believe that they're you know, they're dropping that they're not fighting because of this. And I'm like, the state athletic commission said no. Like, what are we playing here?
Right.
I'm telling you, Chiesa was trying to fight.
Sure.
I'm fighting. We're good.
It's just like Tony Ferguson, man. That dude would probably fight if he could, but like the doctors are saying, nah, bro. I mean, it's millions of dollars. It's not millions of dollars for Chiesa, but it's hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. More money than he has now by a long shot.
Yeah. Like, and I was talking to other people, and you know, and fair enough that this certain person, I'm not gonna throw the name out, but is like anti Conor McGregor, really. But this dude says McFans just became the most hated people on the internet. I love it. Like, I get that, and to me, McGregor fans kind of like Golden State Warriors fans. They're like front runners, right? So they're just like, oh yeah, our team's fucking awesome. So they talk all this shit. McGregor fans kind of the same way. You know what I mean? Not all of them. I know plenty of fan like big time Conor fans that are pretty, you know, even keel with this shit. But this whole thing where they're like feeling so defensive about everything, I'm like, hey, chill the fuck out. Like your boy fucked up.
You can look, man, you can like somebody and admit their faults too. I'm a Conor fan, but like you know, you put it perfectly earlier with what John Jones said to Joe Rogan. I'm a wild motherfucker. Conor's a wild motherfucker, man. Like, should he have done this? Probably not. But this is where we're at. You know, I keep making the Tupac comparison, but I feel like it's a good one. Like, Tupac was a wild motherfucker, man, and I'm not saying that he's necessarily going to end up like dude,
right?
But these type of people and characters, I don't think it's a show with them. This is who they are. Dude's a fucking crazy motherfucker, man. This was not ideal, but you know, listen, what did we learn from this whole little experiment today, boys and girls? I'll tell you what we learned. Don't catch one of Conor's team and act like you gonna do no shit to him when he's by himself, because Conor will come back with a mob of Irishmen and fuck you up, or at least attempt it.
Hey, look, man, when I was growing up, we were the same way. All right, you fuck with one of my guys, and we were gonna swarm on you.
Right. Like you fuck with one of ours, we fuck with 10 of yours.
100%, right?
And I know Khabib feels that same way, so that's why I feel like this thing is just going to keep doing. Because Khabib's probably like, oh yeah, motherfucker, like DC said, all them Russians weren't on that bus.
If they were, it'd have been some shit.
No, but that door wouldn't have got stopped, because just like Conor has Irish hooligans around him that ain't got fuck all to do with the fight business. You know, Khabib's got some Russian hooligans around him that would have been like, no, fuck you, Sean Shelby, move. Like, you can't suspend me from a fight. This door's getting kicked open and we're about to get this shit popping. Like, I'm just some broke motherfucker from Dagestan here with my boy Khabib. Like, this is why I'm here. With shit like this. This is exactly why there's 30 of us Russians with him, in case somebody pulls a stunt like this.
Yeah, dude, I wish there was all those Russians were in that bus. I wish they'd have been in there, because then you'd have gotten a brawl. It'd at least been fair. You'd have gotten a brawl. Yeah,
it would have been popping then, because them motherfuckers would have came up off that bus.
They're not fucking playing. They were not playing. It'd be a bigger mess than it is now. But
for sure. That's why I feel like this is a shit show for sure. But I think in the long run, it's going to kind of have the same effect that the DC John Jones debacle had, that it just kind of like when that first happened, not to this ilk, but people had the same thing. This is disgusting. This is not what the sport's about. What was that? You know, two guys should never swing on each other at a that wasn't even the fucking weigh-ins, man. That was like a press conference or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were really grossed out by it, but at the end of the day, when we knew those two dudes were going to fight, come on, man. That's what we're all here for, to watch motherfuckers fight at the end of the day. And when two dudes really don't like each other, let's be honest, man. What are the biggest fights in the history? Ken and Tito, the fucking Chael and Anderson.
Real
rivalries, man.
Real drama, real shit.
Yeah, man. That's what we all, I mean, it's not fucking the greatest human quality, but that's what we like, man. We want to see that real heat, especially when we know y'all are going to That's cute.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that very much right there. Okay, McGregor versus the law. Oh, nothing's gonna happen to that motherfucker. Mind you, this is in New York, where just a couple of days ago, a dude holding a pipe got shot to shit by the cops. All right.
Well, right. That's what I was also going to say too. This is big, but people are going to fucking like, he's never going to fight again. It's going to be blah blah blah. Look, it's going to cost him a whole bunch of shilling, and a lot of people are going to not be fans of his now and are going to look at him a certain kind of way. And a whole lot of fighters are going to look at him a certain kind of way. Other than that, this is just spice for the cake, boys and girls. Again, I tell you, we started off with me saying this. I assume we're getting towards the end of this. I'll end with saying this. He is the notorious Conor McGregor. When you get the nickname Notorious, you don't get it from being passive or acting like a sissy.
Yeah, no.
This is what notorious people do, man. Notorious shit.
All right, so I can't pull up the statement from the UFC, so I'll read it off. This is from the UFC. During today's media event at Barclays Center to promote UFC 223, Khabib vs. Holloway, Conor McGregor and Artem Lobov entered the building accompanied by over a dozen individuals. The group, which included McGregor and Lobov, vandalized a vehicle that contained a number of athletes competing at the event taking place this weekend. By the way, I did, I was a journalist for a long time, and this is like perfect written copy. Anyway, like fucking descriptive. Anyway, NYPD was immediately alerted and is currently in the process of investigating the situation. UFC is working very closely with the New York Athletic Commission, Barclays Center Security, and law enforcement authorities. All parties are working together to ensure the highest standard of proper safety precautions are implemented to protect the fans and athletes. The organization deems today's disruption completely unacceptable and is currently working on the consequences that will follow. Yeah, I bet. Immediately, Lobov has been removed from this weekend's card, and individuals involved in the incident are not welcome at tomorrow's ceremonial weigh-ins or Saturday's event at Barclays Center. So McGregor won't be cage-side anymore, which is understandable as fuck. But it's look, here's what I'll say. First of all, those Mac Life guys that let this dude in, they need to get the credentials ripped.
Yep,
they are taken away like permanently to me, because that's some. When you, as media, and I've been credentialed to cover like a handful of fucking Invictas and Bellators, right? When you're giving credentials to go into a fight, it's a responsibility that you have to do your job. You're media. You go, you cover, you leave. That's what it is. You ask questions. You do your best to promote your own website with this material, right? And if look, let's be honest, the media is there to promote the events. That's why they use them. But you are not to let other people in there that aren't supposed to be in there. That's like, that's abusing the shit out of that trust. So the Mac Life guy should be banned, in my opinion. And I'm hard on journalists because I feel like that journalists should be like the most honest, straight up and down, like by the book. Except for when asking questions, you gotta ask real questions. But by the book, fucking people, and that kind of thing to let somebody in to do some crazy shit is fucked up. I'm sure Conor could have called Dana White and be like, "Hey, can I get in?" And I'm sure he'd be like, "Okay," and then you can get in and do some crazy shit, and it'd be on Dana White. But the Mac Life guys need to be gone, permanent, just done. And overall, look, if we're looking at, for example, people back in the day, Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model. I am not a role model. Don't look at me to be a role model for your kids. If you're looking at cage fighters to be role models for your kids, especially one like Conor McGregor, you're in the wrong place, because there was a lot of people that were saying, like, the RDA was like, we need to promote a better prison for the kids and all sorts of stuff, right? If you're looking at a cage fighter to be the role model for your child, you are fucking up. 100%. Okay? Any sports athlete, especially a cage fighter. Okay? It's different. It's a different thing that we're doing.
For sure.
So, and again, overall, my reaction to this whole thing is it fucking blows, because not only I always see it from a bigger picture than just like, it was gonna be great for fights later on, or this is fucked up today. I see it as, okay, if we've been fighting and working and trying to get this thing to not be called, like John McCain back, just not too long ago, calling it human cockfighting, or New York taking for fucking ever, and you could say it's due to corruption and all that, 100%. With the fact that we weren't allowing MMA, now they allowed MMA, and this shit happens. There's gonna be a lot of people in over there that go, "Oh, I fucking told you, these guys are fucking animals." this is not helping that image. And because I love the sport, I worry more about the health of the sport than I do one single individual, you know, and his legacy. I could give fuck all Conor McGregor because at the end of the day, he's just one guy. Is he big? Absolutely. No fucking argument there. But the sport is what we're trying to grow. We're trying to keep it big, you know, and make it better. So this did not help at all. And it's gonna hurt a lot of things short term, just like you said. Long term, it might be great. You never know. Khabib smashes Max, takes that microphone. Hey, you know, Irish chicken, let's fucking go. And then we get a huge fight, and it's great for MMA at the end. But we just can't be having shit like this fucking happen, and like John Jones type of shit happen, and be able to call us a sport, because it's, I don't know, that fight, that's been a long fight trying to get this thing legalized in every fucking state, and shit like this just kills it. So
I agree. It definitely, this was it. Like I said, he needs to knock it the fuck off now. If he does anything remotely close to this again, it definitely turns that corner and starts becoming detrimental to his whole fucking career. He's riding the line here, but he could turn this into his favor. But this is it. Let's not do nothing like this again, for real. Because this is going to cost him too financially. This is going to hurt his pockets. He's going to get sued. No,
100%. And he should, and I hope he does. So it at least hurts him a little bit. Will he get that money back? Probably. But other than, you know, outside of that, you know, there's just so many fucking different things, dude, that are different like angles here. And my first instinct was like, man, should have run up on Artem like that. I grew up that way. You were one of my boys. We're gonna come find you. We're gonna find you.
That's right. I mean, it's different with him because he's a star, and he shouldn't be doing that and shit. Like, obviously, you're not in the fucking Irish hoods no more, my dude. Right. But act like it. But something to be said.
Exactly. All right. Anything else you want to touch before we head out of here?
No, that's it, big dog. We did it, man. I just wanted we had to address this. I mean, come on, this fucking, we can't. UFC 223 has been fucking incredible, and we ain't even had the fucking event start yet. Not even the first fucking fight.
It might end up being like the biggest card in a long fucking time. We haven't had weigh-ins yet. We fucking watch Khabib miss weight tomorrow night. Okay, I'm just saying, like, how fucking crazy would that be?
That's right. That's right.
So 10 it was 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. in New York. 876. So about 6 a.m. ish, 7 a.m. ish is when the weigh-ins are going to start for people on the West Coast, something like that. Anyway, all right. Shout out to UC Lemon GF. The Hardcore MMA show. Jeremiah was in the house saying Conor fans are equal to Trump fans. Damn. Damn. Oh,
decent comparison though. I get it.
I get what you're saying.
You can do no wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Raider was on here. What up? Davey Boy, of course. Drunk as fuck apparently. HMSG was hanging out. Connor Ryan. And fucking everyone was here, dude. Everyone stopped by for a minute. UC, I think I said UC already. Yeah, dude, fucking Segjana, of course, the homie, and then given surname. All these guys, man, is y'all the shit. We appreciate you guys. So, all right, follow him at Kirby_MMA. You can follow Jesse at Spawn1983. I'm at Elo31, and the page or the team, we're at Keyboard MMA. All right, fellas, y'all enjoy the fuck. Let's hope nothing else happens.
No shit.
If something else happens tomorrow, please believe we'll find a way to be on this shit. But I hope we can just be calm for one fucking night. Okay. But enjoy the fucking fights on Saturday. It's still going to be a fire card, even with the 3 fights that we lost. And let's see what's up. All right. You guys have a good night. Good night, Wilshire.